Hey everybody, Coach JBK back again, back in the saddle. It is round one. We'll see how this deck works out. Our opponent deciding whether or not to lead. And yep, there he is. Alright, so look at what we've got. We've got a removal. We've got our late game stuff. We've got all of our colors except for black, of course. Our splash, so I'm not going to mulligan this hand. It looks decent if slow, and we'll see how we end up here. White, that is an indication we may see something small coming up soon. Play out an island and pass. Well, okay. At least got to the next turn without taking anything. And again, we drew a 5-drop. Now it looks like we're going to need a land. So we'll go ahead and just pass turn again. Next turn, looking to play out the Drake. Let's see what we run into here. Yep. A little guy. Okay. Now we desperately need a land drop. We'll play out the Drake and take 2 next turn at least, unless he's got Soul Bond. We may take a great deal more, as you know. Let's find out what we're looking at here. Alright. Opponent playing an Explorer, so we're going to need to watch out for our swamp. Now, here we can play out the Shieldmate, the Swine, or just amass. I don't feel like we need to amass yet, because we did draw. We haven't missed a land drop yet. I think I'm just going to play out the Swine. I'm going to go ahead and swing in for 2. See if he's going to attack all out. Obviously, he's going to have a trick. I don't necessarily want to give my flyer hexproof. Would prefer to give my Vanguard hexproof. I'm going to give somebody something. He's coming in with 1. We're going to take that. Alright, so we take 2, and he plays Spectral Gate Guards. Okay. So he's got a lot of vigilance going on there. We draw our swamp. Now, we can Deathwind for 4, which would kill. He's going to probably block here. Actually, he may double block. We are going to take enough. Wish we had something to just ping him for 1. He's probably coming in with the Gate Guards, if I had to guess. I don't want to play out this swamp yet. When we play the swamp, we're going to start taking 2. But really, let's see here if we can catch him. So I'm obviously going to block here. If we Deathwind for 1, that will leave us unable to play anything else from our hand, so I don't think that's the move yet. I'm willing to take a few. I think I'm going to just play out the Vanguard here, since it's evasion. Okay, draw a card. He's probably going to come in with everything. No, interesting. Well, I'll take that. I'll take those 2. So he plays voice. Okay. Now, we Deathwind for 3. It leaves us able to attack from the air for 5. We would take a good bit of damage in return. If our opponent blocks here, we can Deathwind for 1 and be able to play out a Shieldmate on the other, or can play out a Force Mage on our Nettle Swan. So I think, as silly as that is, that's what we're going to do. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and just attack in and see what he chooses to do here. Okay. Should have played Deathwind in combat. That was an immediate mistake there. Should have saved our creature. We did not. Going to go ahead and play out. I think I'm going to go ahead and play the Shieldmate. Let's see, what are we going to take here? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's play out the Force Mage. Bond up. So 14-13, he's got 2 cards in hand. I hate that I made that misplay. I keep forgetting the utility of Deathwind. It is our 1 removal spell. Let's see what he comes in with. He seems rather timid about the attack. I'm not certain why. Okay. Don't know what he's going to return. Also, not sure why he's not attacking in with the Explorer. Maybe he's learning the set? I do not know. Alright, here our options are to drop a big body and bind here, or drop a Shieldmate and go ahead and get our 3 in as it comes. I'm content completely to just bind up. I think we could have a Joint Assault. Go ahead and give Hexproof. Swing in for 3, flying. Okay. Now next turn maybe he's got something he can drop and then exile. I don't know, maybe he played that out for a reason. He should have been attacking here just consistently. I'm not sure why he's not. It would have been, yeah, alright. Still coming with just the 2. Can't block it anyway. Alright. Another Valiant. So if we hadn't Deathwinded the Voice of the Provinces, it would have become a major issue by now. Okay, here, let's go ahead and just keep racing just a little bit with him. Keeping up with him in the air. Drop him to 7. And play out our Haunted Guardian. And here we can go ahead and play a Mass. And I think we can get rid of the other Swamp as our 1 card. Go ahead and pass turn. Kind of a slow, boring game. Would have been much different had he been attacking, since everything he's got has vigilance pretty much. Wow, this is big. What is it? Ah. Well, that's a bummer. Okay, let's see here. We do have the ability to get the reach through. I think we need the Geist Trappers. Can do enough damage to kill this if it attacks in. Yeah, so I feel that we need the Geist Trappers. He can kill a lot of what we've got. We're going to have to just kind of wait for an answer here. So we're going to drop the reach. Bind up, and we'll have to just wait for an opportunity. We will block, double block there. He's got another play. So, Force Mage, that's a problem. Will we end up taking 6 here? Tell you what we'll end up doing. Well, no. He's content. To just sit and exile his guys, and he's established a pretty good board, so okay. May just get pecked away by the Swamp Walker if we can't find an answer. That is not an answer. 4, we cannot play out both of our guys. Gonna play out the Griffin. Still gonna wait. He's established a pretty good board presence. So let's see what he ends up doing here. Just pecking away. And that's fine. Okay. He's clearly rebonded. Let's see here. He's going to try and cut it to 2 turns. Alright, that helps tremendously. The familiar, we can bond up here. We can attack in. With both. Can actually play out both of our guys. See what we can do. We'll have to block here. Double block if he decides to swing. So we're going to go ahead and do this. Bond up. Swing. He can either lose his Archangel, or he maybe has a trick. Okay. Play out our Geist. Pass turn. Here, it's possible for us to push through 7. I don't know if he's got another creature or a trick. Let's see, he could defang someone, I guess. We'll just have to wait and see. Yeah, he's going to defang our Geist. Okay. Swing for 3. Or maybe not. He's got to swing. Okay. And we'll take that, and next turn we're dead if we can't pull it off. Here. He's going to reset. That's nice. I like it. Got a Wingcrafter. Let's see. Do we have anyone who is not bonded? No, everyone's bonded, so that doesn't really help. We are going to have to just swing in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He can let the Geist hit. And possibly, we're going to have to swing out and just see what happens here. I think he's probably got us. Since we can't swing with the Guardian, we'll just have to see how he blocks. It's clearly not blocking with the Swamp Walker. Yeah, we're just going to lose. Sadly. Okay. Actually, maybe not. I don't know why he blocked that way. I really don't, because, I mean, I guess he can win with a Zealous Strike here. Or another Force Mage. Well, he can win like that too. Okay. So, we dropped game 1. I feel like we should have won. I don't feel like we're playing. I mean, we should have lost about 4 or 5 turns ago. Nothing we could do there. Let's see if we can sideboard anything in. Let's see here. Fleeting Distractions would be super handy. Let's see. Gonna take out this Guardian, throw in a Fleeting Distraction. And I believe that's enough. We'll have to see. So as far as that goes, our opponent definitely playing defensively until he gets his big boys in the sky. I don't feel like he's got the defang. Excuse me, which may mean we should put in something to peel to get rid of that. We're not going to mulligan as we've got the Wingcrafter out. Hopefully we can pull a guy that we can swing with him early on. Let's see. No, looking at land issues here already. Did not see the Righteous Blow first game. So swinging in. He's got the Valiant. We do not want to trade the Wingcrafter. But I will go ahead and bond him and swing in for 1. We're not going to block with him anyway. May as well make this a little bit of a close race. Really just the misplay with the Deathwind in game 1. Lost us that. Sorry about that, guys. Alright, we got the Explorer. Now it's a race. Nice. Grabbed a land. It's not enough to play our Mist Hollow Griffin, but it is enough to get some blocking in. And we will block with the Shieldmate next turn. Okay, so we'll go ahead and play this out. And pass. He's running a swamp, eh? Yeah, I think he was running that last turn. I don't... well, there you go. Now we know. Comes in for 4. And he's got to play. Okay. We will probably... Let's see here. We can't... Fleeting distraction. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and just swing. And we're going to take a good bit next turn. Not as much as we would have. But we're going to go ahead and fleeting distraction so we only take 5. He's looking pretty good against us here again just because of mana color issues. Clearly we don't have any blockers. Fleeting distraction this. Draw a card. See if he drops anything of note. Okay. Alright, so we've got some options here. We can drop the trappers. We're going to take 6 anyway, it looks like. It would be best to... Maybe we block with the Griffin and then swing back for 3 more. Let's see. I like having the trappers online. I don't know that it will be enough to save us right now. Gonna go ahead. I don't mind trading the Wingcrafter because it's 1 damage and that's not going to help. I do need to play out something that can block, so, and still get damage through, but yet I would prefer not to lose someone over it. I'm going to play out the Griffin because I'd like to stay just a little bit aggressive against him here. So we're going to chump with the Crafter on the Valiant. And hopefully eat 2 of his guys here. He's just coming in with the gay cards. I'm not blocking the gay cards. Okay. Alright, so gonna swing again in the air for 5. See if he's got a trick. No. Okay, we're still gonna take 6. If he's got someone who can get rid of either of our guys, he's just gonna straight up win. Go ahead and soul bond here. And see what he's got. If he plays another land, he's probably got access to a lot of different things. Yep. There you go. Let's see what he wants to do here. He's going to just wait. So he must have something decent in his hand. That's a good card for us. So we will play out the Vanguard. Go ahead and attack in for 3. Let's throw the Griffin into the mix. He's going to block that. Okay. Can trade, no problem. Let's see what we end up with here. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. We will have 3 blockers, respectively take a few, but next turn we just kill him if he does not have a flyer. And that works for our draw. It allows us to kind of buff up one of our guys here. Okay. The Archangel. pass again. Okay. Now, we swing in with 3 flyers, we have to be able to hit him for 5. So 3, 3, and 2. Yeah, I think we're just going to win here. We need to put the counters here. 2 apiece should do it. Here and here. Gotta make sure I'm doing this right. We'll do 2 and 2, so we're going to hit for 6. Okay. 4, 5, okay. And just swing in. So his flyers are late game. And we got him on that one just because of his reluctance to attack. And that worked out well for us. Let's see if there's anything. I don't know what you would side in. I don't feel like I need to peel because he's not attacking. And I feel like honestly we should probably lose this game, but I'm not certain that we will. I wish we had something else that was flying. We do not. Thinking about putting in the peel in order to get rid of the defang, but I'm not certain that it's worth taking out. Yeah. I like Fleeting Distraction a lot, but I feel like that if he defangs our Latch Seeker, I'd like to have an out to that, so I'm going to go ahead and put in the peel in order for that. Probably should have done that before now. But here we are. Again, should have been dead to rights, I feel like, in this game, just due to his early drops. And that shows us a definite weakness of our deck. His late game is flyers, which means by the time they hit, we should be able to peel and get in for a good bit. Our flyers come in a little earlier with Wingcrafter and Mistala Griffin and the Vanguard. They all come in earlier than his Voice and Archangel, which has been the difference thus far, along with the reluctance to attack. So yeah, I don't know. A lot of creatures. We had a lot of good creatures to choose from. Had a lot of colors that were pretty well set up. The Riders would have probably worked out really well. And there are some other good cards in here, but I just feel like the evasion and the basic creature quality we have has helped thus far. So he's sighting in like a madman. The bracers also could be handy. We don't have any angels to equip it to, but just pumping a couple of our guys to kind of get away from that 3/3 trade out is fine. Ugh. I don't like this hand at all, and I'm going to have to mulligan it because we can't wait till turn 5 to play a creature, so we're going to mulligan here, and we'll keep this. Alright, so that's worked out fairly well to this point. Go ahead and get our wolf online. Would not surprise me to see him play a Valiant. No. Striker, wow, he's changed things up significantly. Okay. Not sure if he just cut white. Might guys that fire our wolf there. That's fine, we can deal with that. Prefer him to do that there than hit the Latch Seeker, which is what we'll be playing next. And if he has an answer there, may be a little problematic. see what we're looking at. Yeah, I guess he just cut the white. I'm not certain why. I'm willing to take some early damage here. And I'm also willing to play out the Force Mage. I think we perhaps have a might human frailty here, which is fine. But there's our win con on board, and it's got 2 toughness currently. Not for long, probably. If he attacks in, he obviously has a trick. I'm willing to take 2. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to take 3. The Griffin gives us a nice situation here, but we're going to have to be able to block. Would almost be willing to trade out here. But it does slow down our 4. So we're not going to trade out yet. Going to make him have to keep playing creatures. And we want to make sure we can catch that demon somehow. Would not surprise me to see a human frailty here, which is why I didn't play out the Griffin. I don't want to take 7 or more. Let's see what we look at here. Driver. And we're going to take another 3. I'm cool with that. Alright, now here, we could trade out both of our guys here and strike for 4. But I don't feel like that's the way that I want to go. I want to just play Geist Trappers out and block. Okay, it looks like he cut the white for red-black, which is working so far. He's apparently got play early. That's fine. He's probably going to swing in heavy here. It's also fine. Willing to jump out and take maybe 3? No, and that's where the reluctance to attack comes in. This helps. We can peel. Okay. Go ahead and get in for 4. Alright, having our Griffin out there. We're going to win in 1 turn anyway, unless he manages to kill our Force Mage, which is definitely a possibility. I think right here, instead of leaving the peel open, which we could probably do with a Masses, we'll probably draw land. We will just wait and see what he's got. Maybe he can Deathwind this to end that win condition, and maybe not. If he can't, I feel like he just attacks all out. He's thinking. He taps 3 mana. So we can't use Death Touch on this. Oh, okay, that works. He's bought himself some time. Oh, wow, okay. Okay, wow, wow. That would have been problematic for us eventually. Hmm. Okay. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and attack in for 7. We can peel anyone that gives us a problem. Yeah, let's go ahead and see if we can't just eke out a win here. Oh, he's at 3. Yeah, he can't do that. Ultimate. So I'm not concerned about that at all. Okay. And then we'll just play out our Drake. And see what the future holds for us here. Probably does think that, let's see, I have to use our peel here. Okay. Okay. Let's see what our blocks look like. Swinging here. Okay, we will block. I mean, yeah, I don't really. Can block 3 and then peel the other, so we're just going to win next turn. Let's just block it out. I don't really know. All these guys, well, they're pretty much all going to just die. Okay. It really doesn't matter how we block here. I'm going to peel the Force Mage. And he just dies to our Latch Seeker. Unless he's got a... Well, he can't have anything. We'll just miracle this. Okay, so we crept out of... Bless you. We crept out of round 1. We should not have, but that's our deck, and that's a win, and we're going to go with it. Kind of a boring game. A little standoffish. You saw Tybalt. He's not really a threat until he gets way up there. So, anyway, thanks for watching. This is Coach JPK with the MTG Noob. Please subscribe to the channel, and I'll check you guys out in round 2.